are we going to be, the caretakers?
This is really amazing. I'm really amazed.
You're amazed? Why? Because I'm not jumping for joy?
No, because you've already made up your mind. You haven't even heard me out yet.
Wait a minute, Rachel. Wait a minute.
Too bad they didn't leave the light on here instead of the back office.
Yeah?
Let's try this crate first.
No, blue's over. Very unlikely.
Yes, you're right. You take that side. I'll take over here.
Don't know where you are, do you, hotshot?
What is it?
There's the Wyoming police. Still no word of Sandy or Blaine.
Oh, no.
No, mostly I'm mad at myself. I should have gone on out there, organized my own search party.
Well, is it too late for that?
Not for me. I've already arranged to have a search party meet me this time tomorrow in Claxton if we don't hear before then.
Mac, what will you do? I mean, Alma's told me that the wild areas out there are enormous.
Well, I've got to find Sandy.
Well, I know. I just hope you can. Seems like we may have lost Blaine, but we can't risk losing Sandy, too.
No, Sandy loves Blaine very much. I can't imagine him leaving Wyoming until he's found her.
Of course not. And I wouldn't give up on either one of them. I'll finance whatever size operation is necessary to get them back.
This part of Another World is brought to you by Dry Formula Secret. Strong enough for a man, but made for a woman.
I'm sure. Come on.
No, wait.
What's the matter?
The light we saw when I looked through the back window. I still don't have a good feeling about it.
You probably forgot to shut the light off, that's all.
I don't think so. You saw the way that fellow checked the lock. They don't seem the sort that would overlook anything.
They probably keep the light on all night to scare away guys like you and me. Come on, let's go.
No. Give it a little more time. To be certain.
Yeah, okay, maybe you're right.
I'm sure I am, Hastings. I'm even more sure that this warehouse is where Nordman has hidden the 2 paintings he stole from Louis. Come on. It'll be worth the wait.
Oh, hi, Donna.
Hi. I hate to interrupt.
No, it's all right. I'm just double-checking the dimensions on Jason's club.
Again?
Pays to be perfect. This may not be the biggest job in the world, but it's pretty important to me right now.
You're not going to be worth much of anything, all tired and hungry.
How did you know I was hungry?
Because it's lunchtime and the kids are asking for you.
What? Hey.
Oh, listen, before we go, I had to tell you something that happened today that was really wonderful.
All right, I can always use some good news.
Well, you knew that Mac was moving out of the house and he's looking for an apartment.
Yeah.
Well, he's offered me the house.
What house? His house?
Yeah.
Well, even if we wanted it, we couldn't afford the garage, let alone the boathouse and the greenhouse and the...
Wait. You haven't heard me out yet. He wants me to live there rent-free for as long as I want to.
What am I supposed to do?
You're supposed to live there with me.
In Mac's house?
Well, you know, he really bought it for me. It was just that I refused to accept it when we got divorced.
Then why accept it now?
I thought you would really be delighted about this.
Delighted to be on Mac Corey's list of charities?
Wait a minute, it isn't a charity. You haven't heard me out yet. He wants me to set up a sort of a little artist colony. He wants me to invite a few artists, you know, 2 or 3 a year to come stay there for a few months.
Well, what are we going to be, the caretakers?
This is really amazing. I'm really amazed.
You're amazed? Why? Because I'm not jumping for joy?
No, because you've already made up your mind. You haven't even heard me out yet.
Wait a minute, Rachel. Wait a minute. Look at this. Right here, this is the start of the only kind of life we need together. And between this and your work, we're going to be just fine. We don't need help from Mac Corey.
It's not help. It's not charity. Look, I understand where you're coming from, but you're not giving me the benefit of the doubt. You're not even listening to me. Your mind is made up. Well, that's fine. I'm sorry I disturbed you. Your lunch is ready whenever you want it.
Just look at the pretty boy now, huh?
How do you feel?
I don't know yet. Grateful. Oh, so afraid I would never see you again.
Well, here I am. Come on. Now, we're both alive, and we're together. And that's what really counts.
But you came so close.
Come on.
You were pretty terrific out there, you know.
Hey, listen. Oh, you weren't so bad yourself. The only thing that has me a little shook up, seeing Buzz go over the edge of the cliff.
No. No regrets. It was you or him. He was ready to kill you without blinking an eye. Me too, in spite of everything he said.
Hey, what's the matter?
I just keep thinking. I just keep thinking of everything he wanted. Every single minute. All I could think of was you. How much I wanted to just hold you.
That's all I thought about, too. So you just hang on for as long as you want.
I better go find that cabin.
No, wait. We'll go in a minute. Right now, let's just hang on to each other.
Steve was very specific about the spaces. He knew every dimension, every curve. In fact, he knew every detail before he had me draw up the blueprints. Now.
What?
Well, these second-floor revisions, all these new bedrooms.
That came from Ilsa. I suppose they're expecting a lot of out-of-town patrons.
Maybe. But I wonder. Didn't Ilsa used to run an escort service?
Yeah. But I doubt that's the case now. She'd never be able to get hookers in and out without attracting attention.
Maybe you're right.
Besides, if it weren't straight, Steve wouldn't get involved in it.
Yeah, I get the feeling he's that kind of guy. You know, I really like him.
He's the most remarkable man I've ever met. Well, with one exception.
Bob Morgan.
How did you guess? I hadn't said anything specific.
You didn't have to. It's the way you mentioned him.
Perceptive, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think we'd better get back to work. Hi, baby. How'd it work out today?
Okay, I guess.
You know Roy, don't you?
Hi.
Yeah, hi.
Hey, what's wrong?
I'll get myself another cup of coffee. Excuse me.
What's the matter?
It's just that RJ's been out drinking again. He doesn't even like to drink.
Why did he do it?
To get attention from his father.
Thomasina, is there anything you can do to help him?
Hey, I'm not the one to talk to. Why don't you see Bob? Tell him to lay off that trip about sending him to a military school.
Yeah, I know. There are a lot of other things RJ needs first. They can only come from Bob.
Yeah, Bob just isn't giving, is he?
Do you know where RJ is?
Yeah, hanging out. I just came by to, check in with you, and I want to go back, see if I can sober him up and talk to him myself.
All right. But if you have a problem, you call me. Give me a kiss.
Okay. It's funny. Bob is so right in so many ways. I mean, he's right for you, but when it comes to RJ...
Just worry about RJ, not about Bob and me, okay?
Yeah, looks like you're too busy to worry about Bob yourself.
Thomasina, I don't want you saying things like that.
Should I disappear again?
No, that's okay. I'm leaving. But Quinn is pretty tired. Might not be a bad idea if you guys called it a day.
I'm sorry. I'll have to speak to her later.
I'm not exactly one of her favorite people.
Well, it's just that she doesn't like to see me with anybody but Bob, even if it's work. So, she's got this dream family constructed in her mind.
Ah, I see. Well, we better get back to work.
Fred Krebs is now being played by Adrian Sparks.
My contact in Germany tells me he can get rid of the two paintings for at least several $100,000 each one.
Much better than I thought. Oh, if only we could find out how many paintings Louis has left.
I believe we have an incredible fortune right back within our grasp.
Well, we will have to see how many buyers actually show up.
Lucky for us, you set up such a good surveillance at the Rachel Davis Gallery.
We will soon be able to do as we please. Once we have all the paintings that St. George stole from you after the war.
Fred, my son, do you believe that we will soon be holding $100 million?
Well, we will have to find all the paintings first.
Fortunately for us, the two we already have are safe.
Yeah, it's pretty safe now.
Let's move.
Is it an easy lock?
Oh, yeah, it is for me. All right. Come on.
Too bad they didn't leave the light on here instead of the back office.
Yeah?
Let's try this crate first.
No, the lid's open. Very unlikely.
Yes, you're right. You take that side. I'll take over here.
Vincent, I believe. Interesting. Just when I was beginning to feel quite safe from your boss's scheming. But this falls out better than I could have planned. Who would have dreamed you'd fall so neatly into my hands, huh?
Well, it seems you spoke too soon. Of course, that's always been the problem with you and your father, hasn't it? You speak before you think. Come on, back to the office.
Well, we made it. Suppose there's a light here someplace?
Yeah, right here.
Oh, good.
There you go. What do you think?
Well, it's not exactly the Bayview Towers, but it looks pretty good to me.
Yeah, they usually keep these places pretty well stocked with all kinds of supplies, stuff, whatever you need. Look at that. They've got a fire all laid, ready to go.
Fantastic.
Matches.
I got them right here. It's a good thing about this fire, 'cause it's going to get cold out there tonight.
Yep. Ooh! Oh, boy. It goes, doesn't it?
Lights right up. Suppose they have a phone?
Yeah, honey, I saw one over on the table where I put the lantern.
I must be blind.
It's probably connected right to the sheriff's office or forest ranger or whoever.
Well, I've got a dial tone.
Honey, you probably have to click it to get the operator,
Oh.
okay?
Operator? Hello? Hello? Could you connect me with the sheriff's office, please? Thank you, operator. Hi there. My name is Sandy Corey, and my girlfriend and I are... What? You are? They're already looking for us. Where? Well, we're in a cabin. I don't know, somewhere in the mountains.
Honey, sweet.
Hold on just a moment.
I'll do it.
Okay.
Hi, yeah, this is Blaine Ewing. Yeah, we're in a forest ranger's cabin. We're off Glacier Trail, about halfway up the mountain, I'd say. Yeah, okay, good. No, we're all right. No injuries. Yeah, okay. We're fine, really. All right. Good, we'll be waiting for you. Okay, thank you. They know exactly where we are.
When will they get here?
Not till tomorrow morning. We're gonna have to spend the night here.
That is fine with me. Come on. Oh, man, doesn't this beat having to stay up half the night telling them our story? Oh.
Honey, You think I should have told him about Buzz over the phone?
No, there's no reason for it. They're gonna have to bring in a helicopter or something to pick up his body.
I can't believe all of this really happened.
No, it happened, all right. I've got the bruises coming up on my face to prove it.
Oh, sweetheart, you do.
You! Oh, look at us both. We're really a mess, aren't we?
I've put you through an awful lot, haven't I?
Man, I'm not complaining. It was worth it, baby, and you know why?
No, why?
Well, number one, because I love you. And number two, because you proved something to yourself out there and you haven't even realized it yet.
What?
The whole time you were with Buzz. You were always one step ahead of him. You were cool and rational. You played every trick that you could, and in the end, it was both of us that won out over it, not just me.
I didn't crack.
No, no, you didn't. And if that wasn't stress, I don't know what is.
You know, it's funny. When Buzz first appeared, I felt like all my nightmares were coming to life. But I didn't think about it. I just fought.
You know why? It's because you're a survivor. You know something? I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. You saved my life.
All those things that I thought were wrong, not really true, is it?
No. You are the sanest, healthiest woman I know. We're gonna find whoever it is that was trying to bring you down.
Honey, we haven't found out anything at all yet.
Well, not yet. I think your friend, Ella Fitz, will talk to us before we leave Claxton.
You think we can get her, too?
Hey, we beat out Buzz, didn't we? We're on the winning side now.
Yeah. I guess we're all right, as long as we have each other.
You know, there is only one thing that you and I desperately need right now.
Oh, yeah? What?
A shower.
Oh, good. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
And then a good hot meal. We make it out of, dehydrated, whatever it's got.
That dried up stuff.
Yeah. Okay. I think I'll go. Check the hot water situation.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, listen, you think I could reach Bay City on that phone?
I don't know, baby. Give it a whirl.
Oh, boy. Hello, operator.
Corey residence.
Alma?
Yeah, who's this?
Hey, Sandy. Alma? Hello? Alma?
Stay tuned for the next part of Another World. And now, the next part of Another World.
Alma? Hello? Alma?
Is that the Wyoming police?
No, it's your son.
Sandy?
Hi, Dad.
Sandy, you all right?
I am now, yes.
Well, where are you? Still in Wyoming?
Man, are we ever.
Is Blaine with you? Did you find her? How is she?
She's just fine, Dad, and yes, she's with me right now. We're in a ranger's cabin up in the mountains.
Oh, I can't tell you how worried I was. I was going to come out there tomorrow.
No, sir, there's no need for that now. You know, the sheriff is coming out in the morning. He's going to take us back to Claxton.
Well, tell me, what's been happening? What have you been doing? Yeah, I remember from some years ago.
Is this news about Sandy? He's talking to Sandy right now.
He what?
Then he's all right, I knew it. What about Blaine?
Well, what
Apparently Sandy found her. She's alive?
Oh, I don't believe
Fine as
this.
can be. Thank goodness.
Yeah.
Mac, give them both our love.
Yeah, go on, son.
Well?
Then I ducked, and he went over the edge, Dad. That's all there is to it. It was either him or me.
Oh, I can't tell you how relieved I am you're both all right.
Yeah, me too. But, you know, someone is going to have to break the news to Alma.
Baby, maybe I better do that.
Blaine says that she'll do it, Dad.
No, I don't think that ought to be done over the phone. Let me handle it here. Look, you two take good care of each other tonight, and call me first thing tomorrow, will you, please? I love you too, son.
Mac, what is it? They are both all right.
Yes, they're fine. Alma, come sit down. I want to talk to you a minute.
What is it?
Alma, your brother, well, Buzz was still alive, hiding out.
Buzz?
In the mountains, and once he heard Blaine was in the area, he kidnapped her. But Sandy got on their trail and finally caught up with them. Alma, there was a terrible fight on the edge of a cliff, and Buzz almost pushed Sandy over, but Blaine was able to help him, and instead of Sandy going...
No, I don't want to hear this.
Alma, I'm so sorry.
No, I don't want to hear this.
Alma.
I don't want to hear this. I don't want to hear this.
Go with us, Cecile. You know her best.
Your supper is cold and the kids are in bed already.
Rachel, I want to apologize. I should have at least given you enough consideration to think this through before I exploded.
You thought it through?
Yes, I have.
Come to any conclusions?
Yeah. I love you, you know that.
Yes.
And I have some very big plans for us. I want us to make it together in every way.
Yeah, I know.
But it has to be us, Rachel. You and me. We don't need anyone else. And we especially don't need Mac Corey.
So your feeling is still no?
Honey, I'd do almost anything in the world for you. But asking me to move into Mac Corey's house, to live there, you're asking too much.
Well, I'm sorry you see it that way.
Where are you going?
I need to do some thinking, too.
I remember when you and Dennis were growing up, you loved the outdoors.
Well, I still do, but it's hard to find the time.
Julia loves the outdoors. Oh, Dan and I used to take her biking, hiking, sledding.
We never do talk about Dan.
Well, that's a topic I'd rather not get into.
All right. But I'm a good listener if you need to.
Thanks, Jamie. It's just that I'm not such a good talker. At least not on that subject.
We really appreciate you dropping over.
Well, Quinn and I were working late. We thought you might appreciate knowing the work's ahead of schedule, in spite of the addition of those bedrooms.
There's only one minor problem. You know those heavy doors and big locks that you planned on the stairs at every floor? They really aren't necessary.
We planned it for security.
Well, that's no problem. As a matter of fact, I want to put some more work into those stairways.
Oh. In what way?
Well, carpeting, some nice wall covering, good lighting. I want them as attractive as the rest of the place.
Well, why would you want to do that? We'll be using the stairwell.
Well, let's just say it's a personal thing. I want everything about this club to be impeccable.
Yes, it's going to be a world-class operation, strictly for the elite.
Hey, Jason, you got a job for me?
Oh, Jay, come on.
Can't you see him talking to the man?
Quinn, maybe you can help.
Help what? All I want is a job, man. I know what's going down around here. So talk to me, and this guy's buddy's been flashing money all over the place. Man, I want some too. I'm sick of people getting in my way.
Cut it out now.
Yeah? Well, maybe I'll just get out of your way for good. Like that you want me to shove around.
Excuse me.
maybe I'll go and see if I can help.
Yeah.
How about it, man?
Sit down. You are really feeling your oats, huh?
Just a couple of beers, that's all.
Yes, well, you look to me like you're a boy who knows what he wants. Talk to me when you're sober.
No way, lady. I don't want to work for you or Silk. I don't want that kind of money. Maybe Jason can use me.
You think his money is better than mine?
You know, I could use you in the game room, RJ. As long as there's no trouble from your old man.
Hey, I don't even have a father anymore. Man, I'm on my own.
Yeah, you really think so? RJ over there asking those people for a job?
We'll call Bob and have him come down and get RJ out of here.
To worry. They'll have a permanent home from now on.
What do we do with these two then?
Yes, that's a problem. I think we begin by tying him up. Albert can't do much trouble in that condition.
Come on. Come on, I'm better than that. Come on, hold the gun.
Remove the body. Then we will have a long talk with Vincent.
You saved my life, and I saved your life. Now, how are we ever going to follow and act like that?
Well, I think we should do what people in the Orient do.
Oh, yeah? What do they do?
Well, they believe that when someone saves your life, you belong to that person for as long as you live.
I like that.
Yeah, me too. Of course, we would have belonged to each other no matter what, right?
Right. Unless somehow I lost my grip right before we came here. Back in Bay City, there was one point when I was sure I was going to go crazy. I guess it's lucky for me you're so stubborn.
Yeah. You know what I've been thinking? The way that Ella Fitz and that newspaper editor suddenly seemed to turn against us.
Yeah.
Well, maybe Buzz caused that somehow. Maybe he's threatened them.
Yeah, maybe. We'll find out soon enough, won't we?
Yeah.
Right now, though, let's just stay cuddled up here, okay? I love you so much.
Oh, hey, come on, don't cry.
I'm not crying. Oh, well, not because of what happened. Because I'm so happy to have you.
Here he is now.
Well, if I can help you, just give me a call.
Where's RJ?
He's in the men's room trying to get his act together.
What happened?
Why don't you ask him? I'm not sure if I want to deal with him anymore.
Come on, honey, I want to get you home.
Well, if you wait a minute, I'll give you a lift.
Don't worry about it, Lieutenant. I'll see to it.
Just worry about RJ, okay? I'll talk to you later. Come on, honey, let's go.
RJ, I want to talk to you.
You mean you want to talk at?
Come on, we're going home.
Just get out. I don't have a home anymore.
All right, RJ, you want to tell me what your problem is now?
Man, same as it's always been, only worse.
Now, what does that mean?
You and your easy answers to everything. You think we can ever sit down and talk between us? No, you just see me doing something you don't like, and the first thing you think of is send him to military school. They'll straighten him out. And you really make me laugh.
I was only doing that for your good.
It was for your own good, man. Just that way you could sweep up my problems and me out of Bay City and out of your life.
I didn't mean it that way, RJ.
Sure you did, man. You wanted to forget you have a son? Well, guess what? Up to now, I'm forgetting I have a father. And that's the way I mean it.
All right, now, RJ, don't you push too hard. Because believe me, I'll take you at your word.
And that is my word. Why don't you just get out of here? Go check out Quinn or something. Bet that's all you're really worried about anyway. You saw what that architect got. Just get out of here.
RJ, I don't want to have a scene in this place.
Well, that's just what you're going to have to do. 'Cause I'll fight you with everything I got. I don't want you anymore, man. I'm leading my own life, and it doesn't include you.
Cecile, is Alma all right?
No. She's taking it very badly.
Oh, the poor woman. Imagine finding out that a brother you loved who you thought was dead is alive. Just to discover that he's been killed.
I feel for her.
Well, actually, I think the person we should feel sorry for is Blaine. Imagine going through another ordeal like this again. I don't know how she's going to come out of it.
Sandy says she's fine.
Oh, but Mac, even the strongest person would crack under that kind of stress. I don't know, it seems to me that she should at least be placed under some sort of observation for her own protection.
When are you going to stop trying to convince us that Blaine is unbalanced?
I haven't been doing that.
Oh, really? Then it certainly is odd, isn't it, that each time her name is mentioned, you automatically start talking about how she ought to be placed in a hospital or asylum. And each time, it's because you say you're so concerned.
Well, I am concerned.
From now on, will you do me the favor of never so much as mentioning Blaine's name in my presence again?
He's wrong, you know.
Well, I really don't want to discuss this now either.
Wait, Elena, wait a minute.
I'm sorry, I have to go get some things together.
Where are you going?
Well, I'm going to spend the night in my new apartment.
Why?
Well, you knew I had planned on moving as soon as we heard Blaine and Sandy were safe.
Does it have to be tonight?
Yes. I need some time to myself.
Elena, you don't really think that I'd want to see Blaine hurt, do you?
Well, Cecile, I'll tell you, it is one of two things. Either you don't realize how very much damage you're doing by all the talk against her.
Or what?
Or you really are incredibly manipulative.
Well, which do you think it is?
That's why I need a little time alone. You see, there's a lot of things about you that I haven't figured out yet.
You're turning against me.
Cecile, I've given you the benefit of the doubt ever since I came to Bay City, but everything you say, everything you do just keeps leading to more and more questions.
All right, maybe I have been a little thoughtless or foolish every once in a while, but have you ever thought that maybe it's because I grew up without a mother?
Cecile, I accept the share of blame for that. But whether or not you knew I was your mother, I was always there if you needed me. I didn't tell you, although I wanted to 1,000 times, because I was afraid I'd lose your love.
Well, the fact remains that I never did know the truth.
But once you learned, Cecile, you wouldn't let me confide in you. You wouldn't confide in me. You wouldn't let me help you. Cecile, you won't let me get close to you, and I won't let you use me as an excuse for you to lead the kind of life you do.
Oh, I see. So your solution is just to walk out and abandon me again.
I never abandoned you, Cecile, and I don't intend to start now.
Oh, what do you call this? You're leaving me just when I need you.
Cecile, I think the only reason you need me is because you're afraid of what Mac is thinking.
That's not true.
Then what are you afraid of? Yeah, I think I'd better go and sort out my feelings. And it might be a good idea for you to do the same thing before you lose the last bits of love that some people still have for you.
Stay tuned for the conclusion of Another World.
Roy?
No quit, it's Bob.
Oh, Bob, I'm sorry. I thought maybe Roy forgot something.
He's getting pretty familiar with the terrain, isn't he?
Well, you know we have to work together.
Both here and at the connection?
Look, if you came here to start some kind of argument...
I just came here to see if you and Thomasina were all right.
We're fine. She's already asleep. But it's not us you should be worried about. It's RJ. Where is he, Bob?
I left him behind.
At the connection.
Quinn, if I had pulled him out physically, it would have only made things worse. He's growing up.
The question is how, Bob?
Look, Quinn, every time I try to talk to him, he runs the other way.
Is he the one who's running, Bob, or is it you?
Look, I really can't stay. A very serious call came in, and I just came by to see if you were all right.
Maybe you came to see if Roy was still here.
Quinn.
Just how serious is this call of yours, Bob?
Well, a squad car found 2 men in an alley near a warehouse, one dead and one very close to it.
So, there's a squad car already there.
Yes, the place is probably crawling with cops by now.
Then why do you have to go?
Because I'm a lieutenant in this precinct and it's my responsibility.
Don't you have a larger responsibility to RJ?
Quinn, he practically disowned me. The kid doesn't want to deal with me.
Honey, make him deal with you. You're his father.
Yeah. All right, I'll try to work something out. I'll see you tomorrow, huh? Good night.
Alma?
Alma, are you all right?
They're gonna pay, you know that, don't you?
Look, Alma, we just have to forget about any more plans now. We're gonna have enough trouble just covering our tracks.
They're gonna pay, both of them. They killed the one good thing I ever had in my life.
It wasn't Sandy's fault. He's not responsible. He was just egged on by Blaine.
He killed her. He's the one that killed Bus. Now they're both gonna pay. Eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth, life for a life.
Was brought to you by dark, rich, sparkling Folgers Crystals, the coffee that tastes as rich as it looks. Join us.